The morning sun streamed through the towering glass doors of the five-star hotel, bathing the marble floors in a soft, golden light. Inside, everything gleamed, from the crystal chandeliers to the polished counters, and even the staff's picture-perfect smiles. It was a place where every detail was meticulously crafted for perfection. Guests glided gracefully across the lobby, pulling expensive suitcases while waiters in crisp white gloves served coffee. The staff, accustomed to wealthy and demanding clientele, moved with an air of pride, always on the lookout for someone important to impress. Amidst this bustling scene, a man entered quietly. He wasn't flanked by bodyguards or assistants, nor was he adorned with flashy accessories. He was dressed simply in a neat white robe and sandals, carrying a small leather bag. His posture was straight, his eyes sharp and observant, and a calm dignity surrounded him. Some guests glanced at him with mild curiosity, while others dismissed him entirely. He approached the front desk with a gentle smile. "Assalamu alaikum," he greeted warmly, his voice soft yet confident. The young receptionist in her smart uniform looked momentarily confused. Her professional smile faltered. "I'm sorry, sir?" she asked, leaning forward. The man patiently repeated his greeting, but she still didn't understand. She exchanged a quick, uncertain glance with her colleague, who just shrugged. Whispers started among the staff. "Does he speak English?" one muttered. "Maybe he's asking for directions," another added dismissively. The man tried again, this time speaking slowly in Arabic while pointing to a printed booking confirmation he held. His name was clearly written, Mr. Faisal Al-Rahman. The receptionist typed his name into the computer but found no reservation. Frowning, she assumed he must have come to the wrong hotel. "Sir, I don't understand," she said, raising her voice as if that would bridge the language gap. A few guests nearby turned to watch the unfolding scene. The Arab man stood there silently, not with anger or impatience, but with a quiet disappointment. He could see the assumptions being made in the eyes of those around him. Staff members whispered, "He doesn't look like one of our VIP guests, and maybe he doesn't belong here." What they didn't know was that Mr. Faisal was one of the wealthiest businessmen in the Middle East, a major investor in luxury hotel chains just like this one. He was here for a crucial partnership meeting with this very hotel group, yet he stood unrecognized and misunderstood. As the minutes dragged on, the situation grew more awkward. The receptionist called for her manager, who arrived with a strained smile. "Good morning, sir," he said, speaking slowly and deliberately as if to a child. "Can I help you?" Mr. Faisal nodded politely and presented his booking confirmation again, attempting to explain in Arabic that his room was prepaid. The manager didn't understand a word. Instead of seeking a translator or using a translation app, he sighed loudly. "I think he's confused," he said to the receptionist. "Maybe he booked somewhere else." The staff's impatience was now obvious. A waiter chuckled under his breath and a bellboy whispered, "Why would someone like him stay here? He doesn't even speak English." The quiet laughter was laced with cruelty. Through it all, Mr. Faisal remained composed, his face impassive, though his eyes betrayed his disappointment. He had traveled across the world expecting professionalism, but was met with dismissiveness. It wasn't the language barrier that bothered him. It was the complete lack of effort to overcome it. Just then, a well-dressed couple entered, speaking fluent English. Instantly, the staff's attention pivoted. The receptionist's voice became cheerful. The manager beamed, and bellboys rushed to help with their luggage. Mr. Faisal was left standing just a few feet away, invisible. He sighed softly. He could have easily clarified everything in perfect English, but he chose not to. He wanted to see how far this would go, a silent test of how people treat someone they deem different. At that moment, the sound of a mop dragging across the floor broke the lobby's hum. A young black maid named Amara, cleaning near a corner, looked up. She saw the frustration in the man's eyes and the slight tremble in his hand holding the paper. Unlike the others, she didn't see a problem. She saw a person who was lost and trying to be understood. Their eyes met for a brief second. He gave a polite nod, and she returned a soft, genuine smile. Though she hadn't spoken yet, something in that moment suggested she would be the one to change everything. And so, The millionaire stood in the grand hotel lobby, ignored by those trained to serve, unaware that the only person who would truly see him was holding a mop, waiting for the right moment to step out of the shadows.